Today is a special day for me to go to work. I'm going now with the soldiers of the 9th Regiment of the 11th Corps, who in August last year held back the enemy's advance in the area of Malaya Loknya and fought in complete encirclement, being on the territory of a women's colony. They managed to escape from there, somehow miraculously. But there, their battalion commander with the call sign Otmel was killed. Recently, the president awarded his wife the star of a hero. And so the guys returned to their Brest fortress to retrieve their fallen, including the body of the battalion commander. Well, actually on the right from me, Malaya Loknya is already beginning, which on Sunday was taken under control by Russian troops. Shots and explosions can be heard. Well, it's either a cleanup operation or they are shooting at drones flying in the sky. Overall, the entire settlement is currently controlled by units of the Russian army.
You are Commander's arm.
Yesterday, it was officially reported that the settlement of Malaya Loknya was liberated. This morning, we are already here. And here, to my right, you can see that very women's colony, which in August were heroically defended by units that held back the enemy's onslaught here. The 9th Regiment, among others, which we are now entering, it was crucial to hold the positions at this line until the reserves arrived, until the main forces arrived. And the guys heroically did it. They were constantly being pushed back because the forces were unequal. At some point, did they take cover in this colony, and they defended for several days. A tank approached and was already firing directly at the colony building.
You pray. 2 days before the end of all our actions here, we were still holding the defense. In the streams, the storage in front of the colony is located there. And so, 2 days before the exit, when it was already understood that the enemy began moving towards the nearest houses and there was still an open path to the next one, we, therefore, made the decision for everyone to relocate to the colony's territory, where we took up defense positions in the buildings, and the defense was organized competently of the territory itself. To the colony, you saw it, yes, it's on the video. We held out quite seriously, and I remember, even with the help of BMPs, they tried to attack us. And with the help of a tank, infantry approached from all sides and with direct fire. A shot was fired, yes, right on the territory, directly at the building with direct fire. But nothing worked out, because one of the buildings we were in was the strongest and oldest, all the others. They were somewhat more fragile, but this building was quite sturdy, with a small basement. So, in principle, we held out until night. At night, when everything was already burning, after the strikes of artillery and tank shelling, when everything caught fire, we organized an orderly exit. This is the main building here, with the classrooms. It's the only building with a basement. There are no more basements at all. In general, this building was apparently a juvenile correctional facility a long time ago, because there are still classrooms upstairs for subjects like history and geography. One even opened a room. A slide film. Such shelves with slide films on them. Well, what can you do? Partik turned around, looked at how it was, remembered childhood. A tank broke through here. An infantry fighting vehicle broke through here. They didn't know that this old building, this old area, had nothing here at all. It's kind of technical, you could say. And we were all there. It's also divided by a fence inside. So they were breaking it here, breaking it for a long time, right? They drove in. And there was another fence, so they had to spend more time. Well, it definitely couldn't be done anymore. So they had to use the one that drove up and just started breaking it. The fence with barbed wire, I think, didn't get tangled up. He drove inside and kept pounding on this very strong defense building all around, and a few people in each of the buildings here on the territory held the defense. Therefore, they definitely couldn't have entered on foot because everything was organized smartly.
A symbolic inscription, of course. Through this hole, the guys crawled out from the colony onto the control tracking strip and then ran there to the corner. Eventually, they started to be closed off from the rear. The battalion, commander of the 1st Battalion, of the 9th Regiment with the call sign, Otmel, led the group that was supposed to destroy the BBM that blocked the last retreat from this colony. Unfortunately, he died in this attack. But thanks to his selfless actions, the guys managed to get out of this colony and break through to their own. Today, the 9th Regiment is returning. Their Brest Fortress is returning for their battalion commander. The guys from the 9th Regiment have just found the body of their heroically fallen commander. With the call sign Otmel, Cadet, what do you feel at this moment? Now,
Well, to be honest, tears are welling up no matter how strong-spirited I am. We have been waiting for this moment for more than half a year. Half a year ago, I gave my honest officer's word to his wife, his family. The battalion's personnel, to the higher command, to I, personally. And our battalion will return to my elbows, find the commander's body, and the commander will be buried with all honors, as befits a true hero of Russia.
What happened here? There were guys here, ours, whom we will now take to our command post. They were finished off here. We carried them out here, dead. They were lying here, and when there were shellings, everything was burning. They were burned, but now it's clean there. I don't know where they were taken. It turns out they were observed.
On the 18th, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember the date, we were sitting under you in the building, which is in general storage with Devaney, and she flew in, a missile, and we killed 5 of our comrades. In time, we bandaged the wounded, then brought the bodies of the deceased here for evacuation. Senseless. So something was cut off, and the waste vehicles couldn't even reach. They fired shots, couldn't reach. They are still lying there, waiting to be taken away. Today, tomorrow, I hope they will already leave from here. How do you feel returning? Such feelings, there were none. Right.
All the combatants went home. Come on, guys. Move out. We went to search with God.